All right, dear children, we now move to the second law of thermodynamics with the statement. There are two statements of second law of thermodynamics. Okay. Now, second law of thermodynamics direct the first law of thermodynamics. There are a number of limitations of first law of thermodynamics. That's why the second law of thermodynamics was made to form. Okay. Now, the most important objective of second law of thermodynamics is to which tell us actually about the heat which can flow even from colder body to hotter body. The heat can flow from colder body to hotter body, but this is possible only at the expenditure of some work. Means heat cannot flow from colder body to hotter body by itself. Cannot flow by itself. As we know, heat can flow from higher temperature body at high temperature to body at low temperature. That is a spontaneous process, natural process. But is the reversible process occurs? The heat flows from colder body to a hotter body. That is also possible, but only at the expenditure of some amount of work. So that is actually based on the second law of thermodynamics. But second law of thermodynamics has two different statements. That means there are two equivalent statements of second law of thermodynamics. Okay. Now this statement is made one as Kelvin. Okay, let me just highlight out a Kelvin-Planck's statement. Means these are the name of the scientist who actually made the statement on the second law of thermodynamics. One is Kelvin, another is Planck statement. Okay. Now this particular statement of second law of thermodynamics is actually based on the working of heat engine. Working of what engine? Heat engine. Number two is another statement which is made by Clausius. Okay, Clausius statement. Now this statement is based on the working of refrigerator. Working of what? Refrigerator. Also we also call as heat engine running backward. Refrigerator means we can simply call as heat engine working what? Backward. So children, remember this, when you state second law of thermodynamics, there are two equivalent statements of second law of thermodynamics which was made by different scientists. One is Kelvin-Planck's statement, which completely based on the working of heat engine, and next is Clausius statement, which is completely based on the working of what? Refrigerator, also called heat engine working what? Backward. Alright, now we try to state Kelvin-Planck's statement, one of the equivalent statement of second law of thermodynamics. Now this particular statement, which was made by Kelvin and Planck, stated that it is impossible, so children try to understand, it is impossible to convert all the heat extracted from a hot body into work. All the heat extracted from hot body into what? Work. Yes, all the work can be converted into heat. That is true. Okay, but all the heat extracted from a hot body cannot be converted into work, which is not possible. So this is the simple statement of Kelvin-Planck statement. So Kelvin-Planck statement means it is impossible to convert all the heat that is extracted from a hot body into what? Work. So this is the statement of Kelvin-Planck statement. And as I said already, this particular statement works under the engine called heat engine. Heat engine. Or in a simple way, in other way also I can tell you that all the heat taken from a hot body cannot be converted into work. All the heat taken from a hot body cannot convert into work. Means some heat must be given to the colder body. So this statement simply says that some heat must be given to which body? Colder body. Okay. This even means that there is no engine that has been ever made and designed which may convert all the heat taken from the source or from hot body into work without giving any heat to the cold body, or that is also called sink. Okay, that means there is no body which is 100% efficient. So in Kelvin-Planck statement say that no device, or you can use the word engine. Okay, let me use the word device or engine which has been ever designed and made which is 100% what? Efficient. 100% what? Efficient. Which means, as I said again, no engine has been ever designed which may convert all the heat taken from the hot body into the what? Cold body. Okay. So as per the Kelvin-Planck statement is concerned, there is an engine which is designed, and this engine called heat engine. So this Kelvin-Planck statement is based on what engine? As I said, heat engine. Okay, so in this particular heat engine, the working substance take heat from a hot body. Now this hot body is called heat engine. I'll tell you, the hot body is basically called as source. The hot body is basically called as what? Source. And this source supply heat to the working substance. Okay, so that it convert a part of this heat supply to the working substance into what? Work, and gives some of the rest of the energy or some of the rest of the heat to the what? Cold body. And this cold body is basically called as sink. Cold body is basically called as what? Sink. So children, remember this part. In heat engine, there are three different components. One is called hot body, which is called source. Then second body is called cold body, which is called sink. And in between this, there is a what? Working substance. There is a what substance? Working substance. And this particular device, which is based on the statement of Kelvin-Planck statement, is called heat engine. So in a simple way, when heat engine works, it's understand that the working substance, when this working substance, okay, takes heat from the which body? Hot body. Okay, takes heat from the which body? Hot body. Convert the part of this hot heat taken by from the hot body into work. Convert into what? Work. And give the rest of the heat taken by the working substance is given into which body? Cold body. So in a simple way, I tell you that there is no engine which is 100% efficient. Okay, that means all the heat extracted from this working substance from the hot body cannot be converted into cannot be converted into work. Some amount of heat must be given to the which body? Cold body. So that's why this particular device or engine has been made, and that is called heat engine. So children, second law of thermodynamics as one of the statement, that is Kelvin-Planck statement, is completely based on the working of what engine? Heat engine. Now children, we try to understand the next statement under second law of thermodynamics, that is called Clausius statement. Now this statement is just opposite to the Kelvin-Planck statement. That's why we call Kelvin-Planck statement and Clausius statement are equivalent statement of second law of thermodynamics. Now this statement says that it is impossible to transfer heat. See, try to understand. It is impossible to transfer heat from a what body? Cold body. That means the body at low temperature to a hot body at high temperature, without expenditure of work by an external energy source. Means it is not possible that heat can transfer from cold body to hot body by itself. That is not possible. That is not a process like spontaneous process. So heat can transfer from cold body to hot body only in the expenditure of work done by the external agency source. In that case, it is possible. That's why a Clausius statement is actually based on the working of a refrigerator. So one of the good example of the device which works on the Clausius statement is called refrigerator. Okay, because refrigerator works only in the presence of what? External energy source. Okay, by doing some work by external energy source, so that heat can transfer from cold body to which body? Hot body. Okay, cold body to what body? Hot body. So this particular statement, the Clausius statement, okay, also say that there is no device, just like a refrigerator, has been ever designed which may transfer heat from cold body to hot body without using any external energy source. Okay, which means, in other words, it is impossible for a self-acting machine, unaided by any external agency, to transfer heat from cold body to which body? Hot body. There is no machine or device has been so designed and made so that that machine can automatically convert heat from cold body to hot body without doing any external work. That is not possible. So this is the main statement of Clausius statement. That's why, as I said, Clausius statement is based on the working of what? Refrigerator. Based on the working of refrigerator. And this refrigerator is also called heat engine running what? Backward. Because heat engine works when heat transfer from hot body to cold body by doing some amount of work, whereas Clausius statement transfer heat from cold body to a hot body by doing some external work by the external source, and that is Claus statement. So children, if we use a refrigerator as a device, okay, which based on Claus statement, as you know, in refrigerator there is a substance called working substance, and this working substance in refrigerator is basically a gas, okay, and this working substance, which is called gas, okay, takes heat from the cold body, takes heat from the which body? Cold body, okay, and this cold body in refrigerator is basically the inner space of the refrigerator, okay. Cold body in a refrigerator means basically what? Inner space of what? Refrigerator. So that means this working substance, which is a gas, takes heat from a cold body, that is the inner space of refrigerator, okay, has a net amount of work done on it. Done on what? It by some external energy source. And this external energy source in refrigerator means basically what? Electric supply. Because refrigerator work only due to what supply? Electric supply. And this electric supply act as what? External energy source, which does work on this working substance. Okay. Due to that, what happened? The large amount of heat is transferred to the which body, or given to the which body? Hot body. That means the body at higher temperature. That means the working substance transfer a large amount of heat, or given to large amount of heat to the hot body from the cold body only by doing some external work by the electric source, some external energy source, which means this working substance cannot give heat from cold body to hot body by itself without any expenditure work. That is not possible. Okay, that's why when working substance when refrigerator is work, it works only in the expenditure of some amount of work. It has to be done by external energy source, and that energy source is basically what? Electric supply. That's why there is no refrigerator, let me tell you, there is no refrigerator has ever been designed which may transfer heat from cold body to hot body without using an external agency source or energy source. Okay, so this is the main objective of Claus statement. Okay, now next thing that I want to tell you is that the main evidence for the truth of this second law of thermodynamics is that no machine, whether is a heat engine or the refrigerator, has ever been designed which would work in contradiction to this particular law. Okay. So children, this is the importance of second law of thermodynamics. So there are two statements of second law of thermodynamics, as I stated. One is Kelvin-Planck statement, another is called Claus statement. But both statements are equivalent statements of second law of thermodynamics.